Hello class, this is your second studio lesson for Begin Again, and today we are going to talk about designing your eggs. Traditional Posenka design is created from symbols and simple drawings of animals and plants. Design qualities include geometric, they're patterned, and they're detailed. Your eggs must have these qualities. They must follow traditional design. For an example is the egg here on the right. It looks complicated. Again, it is not complicated. It's divided into a grid, first of all. And then, for example, this design that looks really complicated, you have a diamond in that grid. Inside the diamond, you have a square in the middle, a circle in that square, squares around it that all have a red triangle, two orange triangles, and a yellow outline. And then in the corners, you have little blue squares with a little black outline, okay, and some yellow stripes. Really easy, just repeat it. So here are some more examples for your inspiration, as well as look back on this first studio PowerPoint and on the other slides so that you can see different ways of using the traditional designs. Notice that there is not a whole lot of blank egg showing. Everything is covered, and that's going to be very important. So the very first thing you need to do to create your design, you need a pencil and eraser and your egg, of course, and you're going to divide your egg. So use your pencil to divide your egg into areas like in the diagram, and these lines act as a grid to plan the rest of your designs. So the simplest one, of course, is in half or quartered or starred. You have stripes, you have a band, you have a division, you have stripes with a quarter, etc. So choose one of these and draw it on your egg in pencil. You can erase. And then you're going to use geometric shapes or traditional symbols and create patterns in the area. Again, look at the billion examples that I have up in these two studio PowerPoints. Draw these with pencil. I have design resources with patterns that are linked in Classroom for a larger view of designs. Here are a few very simple motifs and their meaning. The wheat for good health, the deer for prosperity, the pine needles for stamina, the sun is patience, etc. Over on the right here, you see an egg, and you can see its divisions are very faint, and then it has the design drawn on it in pencil. Here are some more of the design references with both more complex designs, combined designs, and then the individual things that you could repeat over and over again. And some of these do have some of their explanations about what they are with them and what they mean. After you have your design drawn on, then you're going to use a black Sharpie marker. If you're working at home, make sure you fill out your supply request form. Carefully trace the pencil lines with your Sharpie marker. If you have black areas, color them in with the marker as well. So this is black on a blue egg, and the photo turned out a little weird, but that's okay. You can see where the black solid areas are here, and then where the lines are. Again, very simple. You have a square in the middle that has 4 black triangles with a little diamond in the middle. The squares on the side are divided into grids. And then you have triangles coming up that have kind of a pine leaf design, half circle, etc. Simple, it's the repetition that keeps it complicated and interesting, and that's what you're going for. Take your time and do it right. You do have the option to add color. If you're at home, you need to have your own paint for this. If you're at school, I have paint. you need to use acrylic paint and a toothpick. The acrylic paint, you can get it, the craft paint at Walmart works great. It's like 50 cents a bottle. It's back in the craft section. They also have acrylic paint at the Dollar Tree. So you just need a tiny bit of paint and then dip the end of the toothpick into the paint and use it to draw fine lines or as dots for color. And if you put dots close to each other, it's easier to fill in a solid area than if you try to do it with the paintbrush. And then you photograph it and upload. Okay? I can't wait to see what you did.